I'll give you 2 points that I didn't make up. They came from people much smarter, more accomplished than me. And one of them was Tristan Harris, who is the founder of Center for Humane Technology, and he's a huge, voice in the digital wellness space. So he was asked this question, not exactly the way I asked you, but people asked, some reporter had asked him, well, why is this different from TV, right? That came out in the previous generation. And he gave a really interesting answer, which I think really sums it up. And he said that the difference is that your TV didn't have thousands of engineers on the other side tweaking and fine tuning it on the fly to make it more and more alluring and frankly addictive, right? I mean, that is like a huge difference between this media that we have now and the last generation's media. And then John Haidt speaks about this part, which is there's no other time in history where a new media was introduced where young people like you were rising up and speaking out against it. Like that has never happened. So those two things alone to me are huge, huge pointers to tell me that this is not the same as previously. And then I'll just give you couple more quick examples from when I was growing up, because I grew up with TV. But there were so many differences, even between the TV we had now and the TV we had then. The main one being volume. Like there was limited programming, and when it was on, and when it was off, it was off, right? So Saturday morning cartoons was the big thing when I was growing up. You'd get up, you'd binge for a few hours on, awesome programming for kids, and then it was off. If you slept in, you missed it. If you had something else to do that day, you missed it. So there's just and I could go on and on with examples like that, but it is just not the same. It's like exponentially more challenging and more advanced than anything we've had before. I mean, the technology advances very, very quickly. The fact that you are identifying this and looking at this, it's not the grown-ups saying, this is bad for you, we're going to stop this. You guys are saying, this is bad for us, and we need to change this. So that's huge to me.